Yeah. All right, this is a preset built with a preamp block, actually the mic preamp block, the only one that's in the Helix. And yeah, just thought I'd walk you through it. A lot of people have been really appreciative of the bass videos that I've been doing lately, so I'm going to do more of them. Yeah, anyway, to talk about this mic preamp, it's easily overlooked. I actually didn't know it was in the Helix for a while, maybe up until last year at some point. So yeah, you go through the amp, cab block, amp, preamp, cab, whatever. And normally when you pull up preamp, you see all the guitar amps here. Yeah, you can switch to bass. There's some bass stuff there. But then also there's a single drop down for mic and then one model by itself. And this is obviously made to emulate a tube microphone preamp. So yeah, I think what it's meant to be used for is on the XLR input on the larger Helix units for an actual microphone, obviously, but we can use it. There's no reason we can't use it with bass or whatever other instrument you have. I tend to find that it warms up the sound a little bit, and we do have these cool controls for low cut and high cut. Sometimes the overdrive from this preamp can sound pretty nice too. So in this video, I'm going to walk through making use of this for bass guitar, and I'll share with you all the settings for the rest of the models here. So yeah, the bass preset is just the preamp on. I was playing with the compressor earlier. So here's no compressor. Pretty clean sound, right? There's a little bit of grit if you really dig in. And that's why I think it's really necessary to have the high cut here. See, that can get a little nasty without the high cut. So I usually leave it around 8 kilohertz, 8.4. And then with foot switch 2, we're changing some parameters here. So as I engage that, we're going to get a more overdriven tone. So we're getting a little bit more clipping out of the mic pre, but I've also engaged this fuzz. So clean and overdriven. Right, so there's two useful sounds. The compressor, here's what it sounds like. Mostly working to add a little bit more sustain to your sound. The compressor is dialed in pretty radically here. There's plenty of gain reduction happening. Combined with the overdrive. Yeah, and then we've got the retro reel block here, which I think works really well for bass. Yep. And I'm actually using a tape delay here for the next effect, and this is not acting as a delay. It's kind of more just a, what I want to say, like a doubler. So we're getting a little bit of chorusing with, you know, these controls. Yeah, mix is at 50%. And it is adding some overdrive here. The harder you play, that headroom control is really useful. I use that a lot. Combined with the chorus, and you get a cool dual chorus sound. Could be cool for like a solo tone. And then lastly, we just have a simple envelope filter. And then just a simple filter set up on foot switch 5. So yeah, that's the premise of this preset. It's in foot switch mode, so of course you can have any combination of these effects. Might be a little extreme, but it's there if you want it. Yeah, these videos are always meant to, you know, just kind of share some of the presets I've been building and using myself. Everything I build and put out there is always tuned with a live band and stuff. I apologize that this camera is so dark. I don't feel like fixing it right now, though. So yeah, you know, take these settings, try them out, recreate the preset on your own device, and let me know how it goes. Just like we talked about briefly with the mic preamp in the Helix, is there anything that you know of the Helix that you were surprised to find out that you didn't know for a while that you kind of ignored? Let me know in the comments. That'd be interesting. This preset, like I said, you're welcome to take the settings. I just ran through everything there, but it is part of a larger preset bundle. So I have 18 bass presets that are built with separate versions if you're using flatwound or roundwound strings on your bass. And this is set up in a folder that's always being updated. It's a Google Drive folder. You'll get a link with your initial download, and that link is good for all future updates for life. Constantly adding stuff to it. If you're someone who plays guitar and, you know, in addition to normal bass, I do have those same presets in a larger guitar-centric library. For a little bit more, that library now has over 80 presets and 20 plus impulse responses. Again, same thing, Google Drive folder, I'm always adding stuff to it. So if you're interested in that, I'll have a link in the description. If not, anyway, thanks for watching. Take care. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, do all that stuff, you know what to do, and I'll see you in the next one.